Hey everybody, welcome back. So today is International Random Act of Kindness Day, or Random Act of Kindness Day, something along those lines. So tonight's shave is going to be, let's try this, adjust this a little bit differently, weird camera angle, is going to be gear that has been gifted to me one way or another, either in a giveaway or just a piff or a snipe. Camera's being weird. Sorry about that. So, first off, we are using the Omega 10098. Now, I am not going to mention specifically who handed or who was generous enough to give me this gear. That's between me and them, and I don't want people looking for free handouts. Not that anyone does. But I am using the Omega 10098 boar. This is I think this is my second boar brush. I absolutely love this thing. It was almost fully broken in when I got it. So I'm continuing to work on breaking this in. The bowl is the Yulay silicone bowl. Whipped up the fantastic lather in here. The soap is Barrister and Mann's Terror. Yes, I am using Terror in February. It was 36 degrees today. And I'm using Terror. I'm not doing a cold water shave though. Now, the razor is one that I've only used twice. And that is, if you can see that, maybe, this is a Weck medical prep. And if I open this, you can see the guard. I do not use the guard. So there's the blade. Anyone that has used a Dovo Chevette or similar knows that this is a Personna Hair shaper blade, and then it's all blade. Now this does look a lot more intimidating than it actually is. It's a pretty nice shaver. Now this blade has, I don't know how many shaves on it, so hasn't been too bad in the past couple of shaves. Granted, I've only used it twice. We'll see how it goes. You may notice this little wonderful mark right there. That was not from the Weck. That was from the Dovo. Gotten some pretty good with the Dovo the other day. Luckily, I have not reopened it. Fingers crossed that I don't open it again tonight. It's been pretty good so far. Now, so we're going to use here. Now, one thing with the Yulay bowl, I mean, you've seen me use this in the past. I've scooped out quite a bit of the soap, put it in there and worked it to the point where that's basically like loading the brush, and then continued to work a bit more, so it kind of tried to build a lather as well. Oh, that's cold. Off the bat, that's chilly. Even after applying warm water in my face. Just going to work this a little bit more. Soap is still a little wet, a little dry, I should say. Just a little bit more water here. Now I will say I haven't used a boar brush in the Yulay bowl much, so I'm still trying to get that dialed in. You can see that this brush is splaying quite nicely, and I'm not doing a lot of pressure to it. That is cold. The first few times I've used this, it didn't feel this cold. That's a nice wet lather. This is an Excelsior base, for those that care. This is the only soap from Barrister and Mann having the Excelsior base. You can see it's not very voluptuous when built in a bowl, and that's okay. It doesn't need to be, because it is slick. It has a lot of cushion. Post shave is awesome. My counter space is not very big, and it's a phenomenal base. All right. I don't need to worry about cleaning up anything here. I will be shaving the head tonight or tomorrow. That's how the shave takes me. So we'll see how it goes. As I mentioned, I don't know how many shaves itself are on this blade. I took this blade out of this razor. This is my blue Dovo. And the reason I'm not using this is because that scale cracked, or it's just straight up broke right there, the hinge pin. So still have the insert in there, but no blade. Once I received this in the mail, I took out the blade from there. And this, the hinge on this thing is super tight. It's very tight, very well taken care of. Like I said, I've used this razor a few times, but I'm already in love with it. So here we go. I love the feedback. And it shaves really well. Nice and close. I'm still working on the stretching. But I've watched a couple individuals who are exceptionally well with the Weck razor. Most of them are in England and Sweden. Phenomenal gentlemen. So, just did a really light touch, but it seems like it still did really well. I used this last night, and I had to do a bit of cleanup around the neck with, because this blade, as mentioned, is slightly older. It doesn't do great against the grain on my chin. Beautiful. This is cold. This is colder than I remember for Terror. Dang. I haven't shaved with this shirt on with this at all. So I'm gonna be a little quiet through, look, I can see some stubble in there maybe. Focus. Especially around the goatee area. And with Terror, I should have thought differently. still going. So I apologize now, we're 10 minutes in, I haven't finished my first pass. Probably gonna be a little bit of a longer video tonight. Nice. Very nice. Maybe? Yeah. These blades might be getting close to being toast. That was all against the, or with the green. If you ever tried Excelsior, it's a fantastic base. Nice and slick. Oh, there we go. I'll most likely do a little cleanup pass with my saber. Oh, that's chilly. And there it is again. Put a little bit of cold water on there and it really kicks up the cold. And that's what I'm trying to still figure out the boar. You can see there's still a little bit of wet lather there. And I started out with a really, really dry knot. It, yeah, it was, I wrung it out and squeezed it and everything I could. And just added water to the bowl. So I was trying to figure it out. I am not the best when it comes to boar brushes. And that was against the grain, just because I can't do a cross on my neck. I just throw it down there. Alright. So good. This is a brilliant razor. Thank you to the individual who sent this to me if you watch this. So nice. Huh? Looks like I might have got myself a little bit there with the toe. Really feel going down, still trying to figure out how to get in that area. It's the hard part of using menthol and cooling agents as it gets warm. It's warm in here. That's not bad. No struggle right here. And here, pretty much on this side of my neck. Just because of how the hair grows. So we're going to leave that on the cleanup pass. Go inside there a little bit too. Chin is hard with this thing, for me. Not bad. A few weepers. Nothing horrible. Now, that's the hard part. Stuff is slick. Very slick. Ooh, tons of stuff on that one. Okay, now, I was hoping to have enough to do my head tonight off camera. That may not happen. We shall see. Oh, what am I doing? Oh, yeah, okay. See if I can get Hey, anyone that has any tips on how to use this, definitely let me know. This started out really dry. As you can see, it's just not a lot left. I don't know if I need to get it, and there's bristles look plenty wet. I love the way this feels. But I just cannot get enough lather in this for some reason. For 3 passes, I don't know if I'm just starting off too wet, too dry. But I should be soaking the whole thing, soaking only like the first, quarter of it or whatever. Anything you guys can tell me, let me know. I'd appreciate it. I think this blade is gone. All right, I'm not going to attempt my chin with this. See if this blade is toast. As far as the good screen is concerned. Yeah, we need to clean up. I'm gonna go carry my the saber. Not quite. See that? It's getting it. Just little, actually that's a little bit better than yesterday's. Practice makes perfect, right? This part's always weird. Yeah, I'm gonna drain up the eraser. Well, you know what? Let's do one of those. I received in a giveaway. We'll use the MMOC. Just on the cleanup down here. is always a hard spot. Plain residual thickness. You can see some of the soap is still getting pushed off here. All right. Like I said, I think that blade is kind of toast there in that wet. Ooh, man, that's chilly. Feels so good though. All right, so that's gonna finish off with the face shave. I will do the head shave off camera. And the rest of the gear to clean up and all that fun stuff. Oh, that's refreshing. Oh, all right. So a quick wrap up of the gear I used was the Omega 10098. If you have any tips on how to use this better, please let me know in the comments below. Still trying to figure these out. Soap was Barrister and Mann's Terror. Pretty dang cold. Absolute beautiful stuff. Love the scent. Don't know the scent notes. I think that was gifted to me after it was no longer on their website. So I don't know what the notes are. The razor is this absolutely beautiful Weck sexto blade surgical prep with a gem, or not gem PTFE, this is a Personna Hair shaper blade. Probably last use on this thing. I need to take that out after I do my other cleanup. And that was whipped up in the Yulay silicone bowl. Now, going back to the brush, I don't know if I need to use a bowl that is a little more rigid until this is fully broken in, or if I need to load from the puck, and rather than, because I scooped out, put it in here, and then worked it, or use this to load and then build a face lather, just to get the soap all the way down into the bristles. Again, any tips, please let me know. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will be traveling next week if everything is going according to as it currently states. That will close up here pretty soon. So look for a video of my standard format where I talk about a different town and kind of highlight that area. And I will catch you guys next week.